Hey guys, what's up? This is Insanity, and it's been a really long time since my last commentary video, or my last gameplay video for that matter. I have a new blue snowball mic that I'm using to record this commentary. I'm fortunate because my Turtle Beach PX21's the headset and mic that I normally use to record my commentaries with. It's partially dismantled. It still works, but the earpiece that connects to the headset and has the mic attached to it, it's partially loose. So I tried taping it back on, except the cables is not very supportive, so it makes wearing it and using it like that really difficult. I guess my only real option is to super glue it back on, but if I could just get somehow find a consistent way of putting the cable from the left ear back into headset more smoothly, then I would definitely consider doing that much sooner. But nope. And for a commentary, I tried using my PS4 Gold Wireless headset, except the overall sound quality is kind of odd. There's this booming effect that plays back when I listen to my recording, so I could not really use that. And it's pretty amusing because the blue snowball mic, although it was bought for me originally, I didn't really have much use for it when I still had my Turtle Beach PX21s and also my Gold Wireless headset. And I just gave it to my sis to use since she plays, I don't know what that name of the, what was it? The massively multiplayer online battle. Oh yeah, the MOBA. She plays a MOBA with her friends, and I thought maybe it might be more useful to give this to her instead of me using it. But now that my PX21s are kind of in a sorry state right now, and my PS4 Go Wireless headset is probably not too reliable for recording and commentary, I'm just fortunate that I at least have this blue snowball mic as a backup. But yeah, so anyway, the whole not getting gameplays stuff and commentaries, I just was not really in any sort of mood to get any sort of gameplays at all. And it's odd because now I have to force myself to even be motivated to play games at all. About the only thing I play consistently is Candy Crush, and occasionally I'll try out some custom zombie maps by myself. But now it's definitely really hard for me to go and play games at all, even if I don't intend to record. Like for instance, Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix, I used to be excited when I got my hands on it, but I can't even bring myself to finish the rest of the game. And I believe I'm a little over halfway done with the main story mode, so if I could just get off my ass and actually finish the game, then that'll be great. But the fact that I have to push myself to motivate and play Kingdom Hearts when it's a fair game franchise of mine, it's just really unfortunate. And it's pretty odd too because the last couple weeks when I was still in college for my spring semester, I pretty much was on vacation mode the entire time. Even when I was approaching finals, it never really felt like I had any real work to do. In fact, I only had 2 finals to deal with. One of them was a piece of cake, and the other one was for a class I really needed to study for because I didn't really do so well on the first 2 tests. But other than those 2 finals, it never really felt like I never really felt burdened by any sort of work obligation. And so because of that, I had lots and lots of time, and I used it all on everything but games, so it's pretty amusing. that now I had to force myself to play any sort of game at all. One thing that did happen recently though was unfortunate, and that was my computer needed to reinstall Windows 7 for the second time in a row. I really don't know what's causing the issue, but if you guys don't recall, I had to reinstall Windows 7 because my computer was not loading Windows 7, and I thought it was a hard drive issue, but that didn't seem to be the case. So the only other conclusion that I came up with was that maybe there was a virus on my computer that stopped it from loading Windows. But then the second time around, when I went to reinstall Windows 7, I know for a fact that I had absolutely no viruses whatsoever. And my only guess now is that maybe the antivirus program that I have is messing with the files that are necessary to load up Windows. So it's getting a little annoying that I had to reinstall it. But fortunately, the reinstallation process was much smoother the second time around, because the first time I ended up having to delete my 3 terabyte hard drive and ended up partitioning it into at least 3 different drives, and that meant that I could not get my full 3 terabytes of space on my hard drive when I installed Windows 7. So the way I had to do it was a little complicated. But then the second time that I went to reinstall Windows 7, I don't know what I did, but I managed to not mess up the installation process the second time around, because I was able to wipe out everything and keep the 3 terabytes of space on my hard drive. Hopefully, if I have to reinstall again for a third time, that whatever I did the second time around, the third time I need to reinstall, I hope that I'll be able to keep all the 3 terabytes that would encompass my hard drive space, instead of having to stick with 2 terabytes and getting to reinstall the whole thing all over again. My sis has her friend coming over Sunday to fix this issue so that I won't have to deal with this installation nonsense again. And I'm just fortunate that I have no important files on my hard drive when I had to reinstall the second time. But it did come at a rather unfortunate time, since I needed to make copies of certain documents and and print them out for a part-time job. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoy this gameplay and commentary. I hope you guys like my new intro. Insanity is out.